So let's talk about this present perfect. Actually, we do not have this tense in Portuguese. That's why sometimes we get a little confused by the time we must use present perfect. For example, simple past, we have simple past in Portuguese, past continuous, and so on. Present perfect, unfortunately, we don't have in Portuguese. However, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Basically, the main difference between present perfect and simple past is when you talk about something in the past, but when this event happened is not important. What matters is what happened, not when it happened. You get it? So we must use present perfect. For example, viu Peter ontem. Is this simple past or present perfect? This is simple past because I used the time word yesterday. I saw Peter yesterday. Right? I saw Peter yesterday. But if I just say that eu vi o Peter, but I'm not saying when exactly. It feels like past, I know, but when I don't mention when this event happened, it has to be present perfect. So I have seen Peter. Many students get confused about it because it's like present perfect. You imagine something's happening like in the present. However, sometimes it feels like past. So that's why we must understand present perfect itself and we must learn when and how to use it. But trust me, it's pretty simple. So, eu vi o Peter. I haven't said when this event happened. So, I have seen Peter and I can use contraction. I can say I've seen Peter. The auxiliary for present perfect is have or has for he, she, it, right? So if I want to ask you this question, você viu Peter? Present perfect, right? Não falei quando, so it's present perfect. Have you seen Peter? Present perfect. And simple past, eu vi o Peter ontem. Se fosse uma pergunta, it was a question. Você viu Peter ontem? Você viu Peter ontem? So, we're gonna use did, right? Did you see Peter yesterday? Did you see Peter yesterday? Alright. Another situation is when you use when the time is like current. I mean, it's not past, but it's not present. It's somewhere between past and present. For example, when you use words such as today, this week, this month, this year, because the day is not over yet. The week is not over yet. The month and the year are not over yet. So, for example, você viu Peter hoje. Not simple past, the day is not over yet. So, present perfect. Have you seen Peter today? Have you seen Peter this week? Você limpou a casa essa semana? Have you cleaned the house this week? No, teacher, I haven't. So always, when I create a sentence and the idea is past, However, I use these words today, this week, this month, this year. We must use present perfect. All right? Another example. Perdi a minha carteira. Is this present perfect or simple past? This is present perfect. Because I don't know when it happened, so I've lost my wallet. A Anne pegou a minha mochila. Is this simple past? Present perfect? Present perfect because I cannot say Anne took my backpack. Very informally, it's okay. But grammatically, we must use present perfect because I haven't said when this event happened. So, Anne has taken my backpack. Anne has taken my backpack. That's it. All right? Here we go. Let's get this example. Perdi minha carteira. Let's create interrogative and negative. Você perdeu a sua carteira? Não perdi a minha carteira. Alright. I'm gonna give you some time to think about it. Você perdeu sua carteira? Have you lost your wallet? No. I haven't lost my wallet. I haven't lost my wallet. Here we go. So far, so good. And every time I create sentence using present perfect, I must use have and has. Just like simple past, we have did. Simple present, we have do and does. For present perfect, have and has are not verbs. They are auxiliaries. Have for I, you, we, you, they. And has for he, she, it. For example, o Peter perdeu a carteira dele. Has Peter lost his wallet? No, he hasn't lost his wallet. Every time we want to talk about something that has just happened, algo que acabou de acontecer, we use the word just. Then it's like, past, but it's kind of present, something that has just happened, we must use present perfect. For example, acabei de chegar. I've just arrived. Acabei de chegar. I've just arrived. I have just arrived. Or I have just got here. Acabei de chegar aqui. I've just arrived. Anyway, use the just. Acabei de terminar algo. Talvez, maybe an exercise. I've just finished. Remember, we must use the verb in the past participle. Particípio passado. And every time we have like a regular verb, the past participle is just like the past simple. That's it. Finished in the past and finished past participle. So I've just finished the exercise. The questions like, você já acabou? Não, eu ainda não acabei. Ainda não acabei. I haven't finished it yet. We use yet in present perfect. Ainda. I haven't finished it yet. Hey, have you finished? Have you finished the exercise? No, teacher. I haven't finished it yet. And when it's like affirmative, tipo, eu já terminei. I have already finished. Or I have already finished the exercise. Or I can ask, hey, have you already finished? Have you already finished the exercise? Você já Terminou o exercício? No, teacher, I haven't finished it yet. Oh, yes, I finished it. So we can use already to ask questions. Hey, have you already finished the exercise? Have you already finished the exercise? Você já terminou o exercício? No, teacher, I haven't finished it yet. Or yes, I have. Yes, teacher, I finished it. Alright? Already. Already? Já. Yet. Ainda. Okay? We use yet more for negative sentence. And when you want to connect events from something that started in the past and still happening now. For example, I moved to Florida in, let's say, 2018. And imagine, I'm still living in Florida. Let's imagine that 2023, for example. It's like 5 years, right? I cannot say I live. Imagine that I live in Florida. I live in Florida. I cannot say I live in Florida for 5 years. I cannot say that. Or I'm living. In Portuguese, we would say I'm living in Florida. Estou morando na Flórida por 5 anos. I cannot use present continuous. Why I cannot use present continuous? Because present continuous is like temporary action. So it doesn't fit here. So imagine I moved to Florida in 2018 and now it's like 2023 and I have to use present perfect. Para falar que eu moro na Flórida há 5 anos, então I've lived in Florida for 5 years. Or I've lived in Florida since 2018. Okay, here we go. Or imagine I'm an English teacher. I started teaching English in 2013. And now, let's imagine we are in 2023 and I'm still teaching. I'm still a teacher. Same way. I have taught English for 10 years. Taught is the past participle of the verb teach. Teach, taught, taught. I've taught English for 10 years. Or I've taught English since 2013. That's it, no big deal. Teacher, if I want to say that eu morei na Flórida por 10 anos, eu não moro lá mais. Then you're gonna use simple past. Oh, I lived in Florida for 10 years. Now, I live in New York. Alright? And how about present perfect continuous? Present perfect continuous versus present perfect. For example, let me give you a real example. I've been studying hard. Oh, now for present perfect continuous, we must use the auxiliary have and has, it doesn't change, plus been, plus the verb in the gerund with ing. And the main difference is when I want to emphasize someone's effort or, you know, how long, it was like a long action, then we're gonna use present perfect continuous. Então, quando a gente quiser enfatizar a duração de uma ação, então o esforço de alguém, you're gonna use present perfect continuous. Algo que durou ali, uma ação que durou, tô focando nisso, né? Então eu falo assim que eu ando, quando faz essa tradução, eu ando estudando muito. Eu venho estudando muito. We have present perfect continuous. It's pretty easy. Oh, and let's mention something here about present perfect. When I want to talk about a life experience, uma experiência de vida, something that you've done, some food that you've eaten, we gotta use present perfect. For example, um lugar que você já foi, você vai usar present perfect. Uma comida que você já comeu, algo que você já fez, ou algo que você não fez também, na negative, use present perfect na negative. Um filme que você já assistiu, so we're gonna use ever, como se fosse o já disso, né? Seria um já, mas você já fez isso, já comeu tal coisa. Então, você já assistiu o filme Avengers? Have you ever watched? Oh, we have to keep using this verb here. Past participle. Have you ever watched the Avengers? Have you ever watched the Avengers? Have you ever eaten? Have you ever eaten eel? You know eel? Eel? Eel is like enguia. Enguia. Então, você já comeu enguia? Você já assistiu Avengers? Ah, você já esteve na China? I talked about present perfect continuous, but now we got back to present perfect. So, have you ever been to China? Você já esteve na China? It's important to use to here, not in China, right? Have you ever been to China? Oh, yes, I've been to China before. No, I've never been to China. If it's negative, we're gonna use never. Nunca. I've never been to China. I've never eaten eel. I've never watched the Avengers. No big deal. Now we have to practice it. That's it.